The United Kingdom is falling apart, and our unelected president thinks this is the best time to learn a new skill. Are you practicing for when you get your P45 in the post? Yes, that's right, fishy Rishi. While the country burns to the ground and the rest of it is plagued with so many problems, even Dover discoverers are wondering if it's actually worth it. Our illustrious leader has actually gone back to school. Not just any school, he's gone back to nursery to learn how to be the next Leonardo da Vinci. What I find is ironic is that the kids that he was sitting with, probably 3 or 4 years old, probably have a better idea about what's wrong with the country over him.
Yup.
So listen up, Mr. President. I'll break down some of the issues that I've just seen today.
Let's do this.
An ISIS recruiter is freed after just 6 years in jail. Yes, that's right, a person of terror who used to smuggle women and children out of the country, suppose that's a change, to Syria has been released. Maybe, Mr. Rish, we should change the laws and keep people like this in prison? Not release them back out onto the street where they could potentially pick up where they left off. It's just a thought.
Now that's a bright idea.
And how about those Dover discoverers? Maybe you can put down your paintbrush for just a second and take a look what's going on. Ministers are under pressure to rip up these soft Home Office rules on asylum seekers. Under pressure. Are we taking the piss? They should be made to. It was only yesterday I showed you the leaked Home Office guidance on people that lie on their applications that aren't getting immediately kicked out. Instead of being all nicey and advising them that they don't have to answer questions which they may find upsetting, they should be subjected to rigorous questioning if they want to stay here. Nothing to hide, nothing to fear. We might actually get to the bottom of it then and know what people's intentions actually are. I've seen the police give bigger grillings to mothers that won't show their bus passes, more than people's arriving by the RNLI's hover dinghy Uber.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Here, Mr. Rish, take a look at this. Albanian migrants are pictured here, smiling and making gang signs as they arrive. Yes, look at all these scared women and children with beards and tattoos, throwing up victory signs and other hand gestures. I didn't realise that Albania was in conflict and people needed to flee. It's so bad over there that the Brits are actually escaping to there for a holiday to stay in their 5-star hotels for £69. How dare they charge us? Maybe we should get it for free.
I find that unlikely.
And speaking of hotels, here are the potential eye-watering hotel bills sent to Mr. John and Mrs. Jane Q taxpayer whilst in the middle of a cost of living crisis. Sit down again, folks. Actually, lie down for this one. The way it's going, it could top £5 billion a year. Fuck. £5 billion bill for hotels for people that throw their passports and phones into the sea before feeling the fresh sands of Dover between their toes. £5 billion. I'm sorry to keep repeating it, but I just need to emphasise that this number wasn't given to us by Diane Abbott.
It's fucking embarrassing.
Back onto fishy Rishi. Got another one for you. How about sorting out the NHS? Not only can we not get a doctor's appointment for 35 years next Tuesday, but the NHS ambulance staff see resignations surge by 51%. Do you not think that this needs looking at, Mr. President? Ambulance delays were the worst on record last winter, with even stroke and heart attack patients waiting over an hour for help to arrive.
Is that acceptable to you?
And on that subject, while they aren't striking or quitting, a whistleblower has revealed that paramedics stopped for sandwiches on the way to a 999 call and a patient died. Yes, that's right, we had a pair that even tried to bullshit about this, saying that they stopped for fuel, but the receipts proved otherwise according to a whistleblower. A man who dialed 999 when he had a power cut and it stopped his oxygen machine was expecting a quick response, which in this country actually means 36 minutes.
It's a bloody disgrace.
Ooh. And let's not forget about the cost of living crisis and ridiculous house prices. A new build bunker goes on sale for £530,000. Oh my god. That's right, a painted shipping container with windows is up for sale for over £500,000 in London. When are you going to get a grip on inflation, Mr. Rish? Prices up, rates down, rates up, prices down. Like it matters. Just get a damn grip. To pay such an extortionate amount for somewhere where you can lay down and touch all four wings of the mansion is utter criminal.
Fucking outrageous.
Now, speaking of extortionists, Mr. Sadak's office tried to silence a scientist over Euless pollution impact. Well, this is what happens when we have a quote-unquote cozy relationship between the office and the scientists. While the Euless scam will be extended to the whole of London by the end of next week, and probably the rest of the UK by the end of next month, it's been found that the initial introduction cut emissions by 3%.
Groundbreaking.
Got some more for you, Rish? Don't worry, we don't run out of problems here. How about sorting other wastings of money out and put some jobs back into the economy? A taxpayer-funded sports car factory is still lying unused 12 months after construction. Whilst I agree with building more factories and more jobs for the British people, I don't see why we funded a sports car factory. Here you go, workers, keep plugging away on something that you'll never be able to afford. And don't worry, we paid for this using the money we're paying you anyway. Nothing to see here.
Man, this is some bullshit!
And just to leave you today with a joke, and I don't mean Sadiq or Rishi, here is the winning joke from this year's Woke Comedy Annual Festival. I started dating a zookeeper, but it turned out he was a cheater. Hold on, let me just blow the tumbleweeds across the screen for you. Right, so what have we learnt today then, folks? Or rather, what lessons, apart from painting, shall we recap on? The Prime Minister doesn't even know what a prime colour is. People of terror are back on our streets. Illegal migrants are still costing us a shed load and still laughing about it. The NHS are completely screwed. Euless is a highly profitable load of nonsense. And comedians' jokes are drier than a French policeman's boot. Signing out.